Hi, my name is John Moore. I'm a resident here on Lone Oak Trail, and I've lived here for 20 years. I got a letter from the city saying that there was a parking problem down here at the end of Lone Oak Trail, which is what you see behind me. They asked if we supported putting parking regulations here at the end of Lone Oak Trail, which would basically close off, make this a no parking zone here behind me from here to the end of the street there. The first thing I always ask is, what is the problem we're trying to solve? So I came down here to talk to my neighbors, and they told me that during the pandemic, Austin closed its trails and its parks, and so there was a little uptick in traffic. People came here, but now that Austin has reopened the trails and access to their parks, that problem has went away. And so the folks who had originally called and talked to the city about this issue, they don't want parking restrictions. Let me tell you, I don't want parking restrictions, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason we bought this land was because we needed to get dedicated access for people here in the neighborhood and from other people, so they could come here and they could get access to the rest of the trails, because there was no easy way to get from here to there. Now we have this land that we can get access to. The only way we can get to that trailhead here is on this street. Who uses this land for access and who parks on this road? While I was here today, a family from the Meadows drove over here and parked and went for a walk for about an hour. They came back. I had a talk with them. They're really nice folks. There was another family that came from the church that used to meet at City Hall, and now they came over and they parked right here and they walked. My 85-year-old father-in-law, when it's 106 degrees, I drive him from my house down here to the end so that he doesn't have to walk all the way down, so that he can enjoy the trails. That's who uses these trails. If there are other people coming in here and they're misbehaving or they're doing something bad, the answer to that is to call the police and have them come and address the problem. The answer to that is not to take away my access, or people who live in the Meadows to take away their access, or to take away families and anyone else who enjoys walking on the trails. Taking our access away does not solve the problem. It's not the way to address this. I also understand that someone in the city brought it up that there was a public safety concern about having emergency vehicle access on the road. This street meets fire code, which means as it is today, you do not need to do anything. It doesn't need a fire lane. It does not need extra widening. It's wide enough for somebody to be parked here and for fire trucks or police cars to get by. There's no problem. Again, let's don't create solutions when there's no problem. And as far as being overrun with traffic, let's check. Oh, nope, still no problem. Thank you for your time.